Hi everybody, welcome to my video, welcome to my channel. This is Luis Bedoya with Charles Rutenberg Realty, and today I'm going to be making a video where I get more personable with you and more vulnerable. So I've thought about this a lot and I decided that this is something that I want to do. I want to give you a little bit more background as to who I am, where I'm coming from, and what my purpose in this industry is. I'm a real estate agent and a short-term rental investor as well. I own an Airbnb in the city of Largo. And today, if you're one of my potential clients or people that are considering purchasing properties and using me as their agent, this video is for you. All right, so let's get to it. Listen, I do not have any bullet points in front of me. I don't have any sort of script for this video. I'm not gonna do any edits. This is gonna be a raw video of me pretty much talking to you about who I am, where I come from, and what I wanna bring to this industry. So thank you so much for watching the video, first of all, and giving me your attention. Like and subscribe. I appreciate your time and patience. And maybe at the end of the video, I can show you a little bit of my surroundings. I'm in the Bel Air Bluffs area. This is the Hollett Park. And I got an incredible view in front of me of the Clearwater intercoastal areas. But hey, look, I have made videos explaining how you find my website and my YouTube videos and my channel and how I talk about short-term rentals and all the blog posts that I've created, the multiple clients that I've served and the portfolio that I've done. But today I wanted to just get a little bit more deeper into who I really am, and hopefully this will give you an idea of whether or not you want to work with me. I always say it that way because my goal and my main concern is to serve the community that I work for. So I'm not necessarily interested in taking as much business as I can, or multiple closings, or getting contracts left and right. I am more interested in building a relationship with each one of my clients, becoming their friends and their advisors here in the Pinellas County. And if actually the people that have worked with me will tell you how not just professional and responsible I can be about this business, but also how honest and how transparent I can be about this. So multiple cases that I will tell my clients, listen, this is not the right house, or I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I'm gonna make sure that you get the information that you need in order to make a positive decision, something that's gonna be hopefully beneficial to you and your family and your investments. So anyways, let's get into it. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We've got a beautiful bird here in the back that's doing a whole lot of singing, so hopefully you can hear that, and hopefully my voice is coming across very clearly. So first of all, folks, first thing that I would like to know about me is that I'm from Latin America, Colombia. I was born and raised in Cali, Colombia. Hablo español perfectamente. Esa fue mi educación principal. My primary form of education was in Spanish for high school and middle school and elementary school. So I moved to this country in my early 20s, and I lived in the United States for 12 years. I'm already a U.S. citizen, and I consider the United States to be my home. But I've learned a lot from that experience, seeing how difficult life can be in other countries, having family relatives that do not get to enjoy or even come close to ever experiencing anything like what I've had. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful for what I've had and what I've accomplished and what God has given me. And that's another thing that I will talk to you about, but we'll get there soon. But anyways, the first thing is, I'm from Latin America. My foundation is from Latin America, from the city of Cali in the country of Colombia. And I was not born here. I did not grow up here, didn't go to school here, other than my college and bachelor's education that I took here in the Pinellas County in the St. Pete College. And that leads me to my second point. I was, and still am, a musician. I play classical guitar, and I graduated in music recording arts and composition. So some of the things that I used to do in college when in my higher up education was writing for string quartets, writing for different type of instrumentation, different instruments. I used to write lyrics. I used to produce music. In fact, if you're smart enough or you do the search on me, you might even find some of my music in the SoundCloud profile. I never put anything on Spotify or anything like that, but I am a musician. I am an artist, and I play classical and electrical guitar. My favorite guitar is a Takamine from 1979 that I received from my teacher, Joe Braccio, my guitar coach. And I also have an incredible Fender Stratocaster that I use along with a Marshall amplifier. Hopefully that means anything to you. But that is where I come from. My background is in the music industry. and I develop a high amount of sensitivity and high tuning, not just in my ears, but my creativity and also my ability to perceive people. So I would say that I'm somebody who likes to put myself in other people's shoes all the time. In fact, I do that a little too much. I try to focus so much on other people and making sure that everybody's comfortable around me. I'm a people pleaser in a way, and I know it's a lesson in life that I've been learning, that I've been picking up on, how I'm not supposed to make everybody happy. I'm not supposed to have everybody like me, but in my personality is something that I try to do. So if you worked with me in the past, if you've done any, and if you've had any connection, if you and I have gone out for dinner, if you're one of my previous clients, you know what I'm talking about. And as something that I don't ever want to change, my human touch, my personality, and my contact with people. It's just something that I really appreciate. And as a musician, I was able to put out a lot of my creativity and my knowledge out there in the world. But now as a real estate agent, and especially as an investments agent, I get to help people. I get to help people invest and put their money where they find it, that it's the best option. So that makes me feel incredibly useful to communities, to families, to my clients. And it's something that really fills my heart with a lot of joy. And I do my work with a lot of joy, a lot of passion. I'm a very passionate person too, as well, just so you know. So how did I get into real estate investments? How did I get into Airbnbs, VRBOs, vacation rentals? Me and my mom invested in our first duplex in 2019, and that unit was renting on both sides, and I was living in one of those rooms. So I had a roommate back in that day. I was probably in my late 20s. I had somebody rent the second room in one of the duplex, and the one duplex was an Airbnb. Eventually I left that room and we made it into two Airbnbs that were renting back to back. And that was before the pandemic, or hopefully I'm not gonna get flagged here for using that word, but you know what I'm talking about, the crown thing. So when that happened, we started seeing all the cleaning fees rise, and both my mom and I had a little freak out. We thought that it was best for us to sell out of the business, and it turned out that the appreciation in the state of Florida went through the roof. So that's how I started an Airbnb. I used to do my own management. I used to, be after my cleaning crew every single time. I was very hands-on, and eventually I realized that it was a great industry. That's how my passion for the Airbnb business started. Now I own an Airbnb along with my mom. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in the city of Largo with about 2,200 square foot of living space and an incredible pool and spa, heated. And we use that property as a rental. It just broke the $18,000 mark in the month of March, which is one of our highest months. So again, I'm being fully honest and transparent. I'm going to tell you that every month we made $18,000, but this was our highest month, and that was a really nice record for our Airbnb unit. So I got involved with the Airbnbs. I became one of the go-to agents for this community, to the point that I've been interviewed by Bay News 9. It's our local TV news channel, as one of the authorities in the short-term rental space, speaking on the topic and explaining to people how to make our properties be more functional and more peaceful, along with how to get along better with our neighbors, right? How to set up these properties and make sure that they're not going to disturb the peace in our communities. So that's some of the things that I've done in the Airbnb space, besides setting up a portfolio of over $15 million. We've got plenty of houses in this community. I don't own them all. I'm just telling you that these are the properties that I've helped clients buy, and they range anything from $300,000 to $2 million. And obviously in any of these properties, any of these purchases, we looked at 10 or 15. We did numbers on all of them. We rent comparables on all of them. We looked at the data available in all of these houses. So it's definitely given me a huge advantage on the idea, so on how to make this work. There's actually people outside of this house, which is the first time I ever see it. It's a wonderful home. I'll show it to you within the moment. So yeah, I have developed a one-stop shop community here in the Pinellas County with my business. If you're somebody who decides to work with me, immediately you get connected with the right contractors, the right insurance agents, the right people that you need to make your Airbnb work. Not just insurance, but management, furniture, cleaning crews, and absolutely anybody that you might need, handymans, general contractors. lenders as well. Anything that you're gonna need to make your venture work and be successful here in the Pinellas County is what I offer as an agent. I have tried to stay away from doing anything else. This is my passion. So I try not to get distracted with finding listings or working with buyers that are finding their first home or anything like that. I'm not saying that I'm not willing to. If you call me and you ask me to help you, I will. But my main goal right now has been helping people that are looking to invest in the Pinellas County in the short-term rental space. So I hope you like this video. I'm getting a little bit more personable. And yeah, finally, not least, but very important, I believe in God. I'm a man of God. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I don't sin, that I don't make mistakes. But I'm somebody who goes to church. I'm somebody who prays to the Lord. I'm somebody who believes in Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. And that is something that I wanted to make sure you know, whether it's important to you or not. And hopefully it's not something that's going to deter you from wanting to work with me. I want you to know that, Jesus is my master in a way. So I am very proud about that. It's something that has definitely changed my life entirely. It's taken me away from many bad habits. It's taken me away from all my, corruption of my heart, and has helped me get into a process of purification, a process of changing my life and giving my life to God. So I'm not perfect, like I said. I still make a lot of mistakes. I still get angry. I still curse when I get really mad. I still get upset. So again, I'm walking on this earth. I'm not in heaven right now, but that's my aspiration. To be a little bit more like Jesus in any way that I can. So what else about me? I'm a musician. That I'm from Latin America. That I believe in God. That my goal and focus is to help you guys and to really hone in on what's best for you in your business, and not necessarily just cash a check. And that's something that you can definitely ask any of my clients, and they will vouch for that. Again, I've been in multiple situations where I could have chosen giving people a different advice and send them, getting them into a contract and closing. But instead of doing something like that, I always choose the good path, which is advising my clients correctly, even when it's something that's gonna hurt my pocket. Totally fine, no problem. God takes care of me and my finances, so I don't need to worry about, pushing people to purchasing a property that they don't need to buy. What else? I know I've already almost said bye. I just saw a police officer come out, and I'm just hoping that people are not gonna call the cops on me for pulling over here. But I will show you a little bit around. Let's do that right now, because it's gonna get really messy in just a moment. What I mean that is, by the time I try to put the phone back down, it's gonna be a little messy. But look at this incredible view of the Clearwater in the coastal areas. Let me show you that beautiful home that I'm parked right next to. This is an incredible property, and I love this community. And like I said, beautiful views of the inner coastal areas right over there. Not sure if you can see it, so maybe let's zoom in a little bit. Whoops. You can see Clearwater Beach at the end there. Okay, that's enough. Let's go back to us. Okay, last but not least, like I said, please make sure that, let me make sure that I'm still recording. Yes. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I hope that this video gave you a better sense of who I am and who you'll be working with. Also I work with Kara Thomas. She is my transaction coordinator, but she's also my right hand, somebody who I trust in a lot. So if we were to work together, you eventually get to know Kara. Our inspectors' names are Lloyd and Matt. Those are with Waterside Inspections. They're incredibly good. My preferred lender is Austin Schumann. He's my business partner. He's my friend. He is my brother, and honestly, my best friend too. So that's my boy there. Our property managers are David and Johan. Our insurance people are Brightway Insurance and All Risk Florida. Those two companies are the ones that provide us with the best quotes. My general contractor is Bernard. My handyman is Brent. And our cleaning crews come directly from Johan as well. Who else? I think I've mentioned most of our team. This is the primary people that we work with. And if I'm missing anybody, forgive me. I think I've covered enough about myself. Very easygoing. I like to have fun with what I do. I don't take anything seriously. It's really, really hard for anybody to offend me. And if anything happens, I try to forgive the next day, as I'm called to forgive those who offend me. But other than that, on a different note, I guess hobbies. I obviously like playing music. I have 2 electrical bikes that I love taking out into the Pinellas County Trail. So I like to go to the Needham. My favorite drink, alcoholic drink, is a Stella beer. Again, being I still drink every so often. So my best and favorite is a Stella beer in a hot day, a really cold Stella. I love that. Obviously, I'm trying to watch my weight now. I'm 32 years old. I'm single. I'm looking forward to getting married at some point and finding the right person. I want to have children. I don't have any kids that I know of. I'm just kidding. I don't have any kids. And yeah, my only baby is actually Xena, my shepherd dog, a shepherd mix dog. She's actually right now waiting at home for me to take her out. We sometimes walk all the way out here. My property is 5 minutes down the road. So we do go on a 20-30 minute walk, and we walk down the Howlett Park. Other than that, yeah, love nature. I prefer nature on top of clubs or bars or anything like that. I'd rather be in a space of nature. My favorite park is Honeymoon Island, the Dog Beach area, if you haven't seen it. And yeah, I think, music. I love music from every genre. Latin American salsa, hip hop, rap, rock and roll, blues, dance, electronic, house music. I love any of these things. And okay, and I guess this will be the ending because I know I'm talking a lot. I may not come off as a humble person, and I understand that, but I really try to be humble, and it's not just because I want to, but because I'm supposed to, and I know that. So I know, God doesn't like people to be arrogant, and I've been arrogant. I promise you, I've been very arrogant in my life, especially when my business started going better and succeeding, and I started doing better. I, coming from a poor country, poor family, started doing better, become super arrogant, and that's something that God changed in me. And now I'm in a path of becoming more humble. So maybe I don't look like that. Maybe I don't look that way. And being a real estate agent, I try to present myself really well, and the way that I dress, the way that I arrange myself, and the way what I drive, whatever. But in the end, I try to be humble. I try to not be arrogant. So hopefully you can sense that about me, and if not, I'll work harder on it. And I think that's it. I think that's that. I wanted to make a video to be more vulnerable with you. I wanted to make a video to be more, to give you more explanation, to give you a better idea of who you will be working with, besides the contracts, besides the knowledge, besides the broker I work with and all this stuff and what I've done in life. I just wanted to come here and give you a little bit about me. Obviously, there's a lot more that I'm not going to mention, that I'm not gonna bring up here, because otherwise this will be a 2-hour video. But anyways, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Again, please like the video if you like it. If you did watch it until this moment, I would love you to watch to like this video, so I know that I'm putting out decent content or something that is acceptable to the community. And yeah, forgive me if I didn't do many takes, or if it's very raw, no scripted. I'm not gonna chop and cut anything. I'm probably gonna put music beginning and end, and that's it. So I hope you like that. Luis Bedoya with Charles Realty signing off, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.